Hi everyone and welcome. This is Elena, and for today's card, I'm inspired by a bunch of cards that I've seen on May Park's blog where she created backgrounds using smaller stamps. So I'm using two Impression Obsession stamp sets, Invisible Crown and Charming Floral Garden, and I'll do some masking. And I'm using my Mini Misty in order to position my sentiment and to center it. I'm using um, the transparency grid paper that I had printed out. Well, it's not transparency. And I die cut a little circle that fits my sentiment. And then I'm using the negative to mask that space around it. And then I'm just going to use this grid transparency to position my stamp in the center. So it's nice and centered, and the sentiment says enjoy today. It's from the Invisible Crown stamp set. It's the new CHA release from Impression Obsession. So next I'll just stamp it with black ink. I'm gonna actually stamp it twice so I have nice and bold black, very intense black. So I'm just gonna flick this a couple times to just dry. Next I'm masking the sentiment with the circle die cut, and my sticky notes are sticky all over. So, and then I remove the negative. So now I'm gonna stamp, and I'm using a bunch of pink shade ink cubes from Hero Arts. I'm using soft pink, ultra pink, cotton candy, and bubblegum. I'm starting with bubblegum, and I'm gonna stamp the largest image. So I'm starting from largest to the smaller. And I'm as well stamping odd number of times the images. So you notice I have five large flowers. And actually for this color card, I stamp in multiples of 5. So for the next one, you notice here I kind of condition my stamp with Versamark. That makes it the stamping easier. Kind of you get better coverage. So now I'm stamping the smaller stamp using the soft pink. Then I'm using the new cotton candy. And then I'll be using some ultra pink for the last flower image. Next, I'll just stamp the leaves using different shades of green. And the masking paper, not the masking, but the post-it note helps me stamp over that image, over the sentiment, and create that mask circle. So next I use Red Royal for the flower centers. Now for the leaves, I'm using the new Fresh Lawn ink pad from Hero Arts. And as well, if you were at CHA, you know the good news, the exciting news that Impression Obsession is coming out with their own line of ink pads, which I can't wait to get. So once I have those, I'll have another video doing a review and showing you all the wonderful colors they're gonna have. So now I'm just stamping the little small leaves, and in different shades of green. I use now I'm using field greens. I use moss and lime green. I'm just filling the spaces around. And we're almost done here. So there we have. Then I decided to add a little bit more. Kind of very tiny leaves around my flowers. So now I'm removing that post-it note, and you see how that sentiment is kind of framed in circle. Next, I'm taking my white card base. I die cut my panel, and I'm going to use some fun foam to adhere on the back to pop that panel up. And pretty much with that, my card is finished. I'm just adding some extreme adhesive on my card base to adhere that panel. And here's my card. It's all done. Thanks for watching, and see you soon in another video. Bye!